I do believe that this madness has always been heading straight for us. With all of these reckonings all at once, I figured having an apocalypse food forest would come in handy. A resilient and self-sustaining field built for adaptation and experimentation, built to share, a place where we could literally separate the wheat from the chaff. So for the last 7 years, we've been filling our farm with a diverse array of fruits, vegetables, trees and shrubs, flowers and vines, adapting our plants and seeds to the intensity of the high desert. A medicinal trail, also a foraging path that feeds the senses and the soul and offers a place to reconnect with the original gifts of the earth. Plants in all their glory, because early agriculture at its heart was a community affair. The practices were regenerative, and the food we evolved with was born of exploration and faith. Here at the Verde Valley School, our explorations have led us in search of a true agricultural ecosystem, a multi-layer and mutually beneficial coexistence between people, plants, and critters, where plants lead the way, returning to their feral roots, and the farmer is just a caretaker of flavor and spirit, a comrade to butterflies and bees, and a translator of a primitive wisdom, the original wisdom that brings us together to remember, to tell stories, and revel in the simple and mysterious wonder of the good old here and now. A place to gather, to toil together, to plant, to harvest, to feast, also a place to suffer, to feel the burn, to pray for rain. Inside the fences, there's bounty and withering side by side, seed to seed, forest of herbs and snakes, fruit-filled trees for the wind to sing its songs through, and a carpet of berries that were grown to be eaten alive straight off the vine, seconds after being plucked. Monsoon corn is yay high, not a monsoon in sight. The bees are on the flowers, the milk thistles gone to seed, and the kashaws are still babies. All the chilies, the watermelons, the pole beans, the mint, the charentis, the tulsi, and the quince. The quince! You've not seen nothing like this mighty quince. Just went the whole summer without a single hose, and we have 30 quince for membrio. It's like all these tomatoes, all the stories written into their seeds and the journey of their names, Oaxacan pink pleated, peace vine, Punta Banda, the Roma Olorode, chocolate pear, Barry's crazy cherry, fox, the golden grape, the Mallorcan, Mallorcan winter tomato, blandest, mealiest tomato I've ever come across. But if you yank them semi-ripe and hang them in the seed house till December, they'll deepen and cure. Slice them for a solstice platter. They taste like the sea. I sit on Charlie's bench every day, braid a little sweetgrass and try and figure out what the next moves to make. It's time to move on. I walk past the herb jungle, past a watermelon resting on a rock, beneath an echinacea going to seed, a jujube, past an arugula and a datura, into the Oaxacan green corn, because we will nixtamalize it in February with bean ash and rain. Make some tamales and stew. We got the green chili over here, the tomatillos, Thunderfoot's purple tomatillos. We'll make a salsa verde and freeze it for the first night it snows. What do you say? What do you say when the amaranth is bowing to the lemon cukes, who grew a trellis shade, and the basil, the ground cherries, the kale, and the chard, because you can stand beneath the 17-faced sunflower and her bees, and brush aside the vine leaves. If you want to see what a Tahitian squash looks like before it turns orange, before it joins that stew. And that is why Boyan's gate is the gate that swings both ways. Because here at VVS, we have at our backs the 73-year legacy of students from all over the earth who've come here for education, for adventure, to find their larger family and to carry that with them out into the world, to be good humans, to give more than they take. Between Boyan's Gate and the road to everyone is the dream. We have this 75-acre pasture of paradise. It's only going to take, 17 years? Turn it into the ethnobotanical heart of the American Southwest. Cultural and agricultural interpretive trail dedicated to preserving and distributing plants, seeds, wisdom, and experience, to adapt them in real time and give it everything we've got. How about a grove of olives right here along this path? Olives that'll be feeding people long after everyone alive on the earth right now has gone to the next world. And over here, a trail of elderberries leading up to the rock pile, where you can build a stage where the songs of the desert are received and sung, surrounded by a sculpture garden that rings this meadow of yellow grass, to be filled with monuments by sculptors from around the world. World's fair landscape of art and plants, a botanical garden, a refuge for rabbits, ravens, coyote, filled with benches built by students who aren't even born yet. Or this crazy wall, it's abandoned infrastructure of another time. There's got to be a painter out there somewhere dreaming about a canvas like this. Let's get her out here. We'll build a trail of pistachios and echinacea. Leads right to it and she can get to work, surrounded by this. Because at the end of the day, I think we want more than just a seat at the table, right? We want to make the myths. We want a place to make our stand, community to do it with. This land is transformational. It pushes us deeper into that strange crossroads where work and faith and truth bring us face to face with the unknown. And that seems to be the greatest gift that we have, along with our responsibility to nourish it, to unlock its mysteries, and to share it. And for that, we need you. This seat at the table here, this platter, it's for you. So come on out and join us. Help us fill this field. Tell all the butterflies you know that we are going to plant 1,000 milkweeds right here. Send us your students. Bring your passion, your expertise, your readiness, your wild dreams. And we'll build it right here together for all of us, for the future, for the bright and glorious future.